Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Trailblazer Firearms Pivot. This little carbine was introduced at the 2022 SHOT Show, and I finally have one in my hands. This is something very, very different, okay? Basically what you have an adjustable stock right here, and what you do, you can press this button right here, right on top, and this firearm pivots, okay? Without the suppressor, so just imagine the barrel being cut off right about here. This is about 20.9 inches. Now there's safety mechanisms in this firearm that will not allow it to shoot like this, okay? But once you just press the button, it pivots around and you are good to go. It is a pretty cool concept, but before we talk about it more, let's do some more shooting. All right, let's load up some 9mm tracers here, and let's just do some plinking here. See if I can hit the steel a few times. Woo! She'll run great. All right, let's talk about some of the features on this setup. Now you do have a pick rail, small pick rail right here at the top, and you also have one along the back side. You do have your M-LOK slots, and this firearm is made of aluminum. It is a very well-made, very well-machined firearm. Now, they were even nice enough to put my little logo right here on the side. It is threaded 1/2 x 28 and it does have a 16-inch barrel. Like I mentioned before, the rear stock is collapsible, but the cool thing about it is you can put an extra mag right here. If you're running one of these 30-round happy sticks, you know, it does not get in the way if you want to set that up. And your charging handle is right on the top. It's like butter. Now this firearm, believe it or not, most bullpups that I've shot in 9mm, they're not really that accurate. This one right here, I can stack some rounds with this little setup. Now I was hitting the 4-inch plate at 100 yards earlier off camera, and we're going to try to shoot it here in a minute. Okay, so once you lock the bolt back, you can take the magazine out, and you can press this button right here on the top. Now you can see everything down inside of here. This is a patent pending design, so it is very, very unique. And if you're looking for a bug out gun or a backpack gun, this guy right here will have you covered. Now the pivot does have safety features in it, like I mentioned before, that it will not allow you to shoot it when it is not in this position right here. But, you know, I like Trailblazer firearms. I did a video on one of their pistols a couple years ago. Actually, this guy right here, you may have seen it before. Trailblazer firearms, the same people who make the credit card gun, they also make the pivot. Now on top of here, I have the Ride-On 3 Tactics PRD2, and it is a pretty cool little red dot. I've been using it now for probably about a week. It is a 3 MOA auto brightness red dot. It is waterproof, 40,000 hours of battery life, and it does have shake to wake, and it does turn off after about 3 minutes. So let me see if I have some more rounds loaded up here. Yes, I've got some 147 grain Federal American Eagles loaded up. Now these are going to be a little bit quieter. Let's see if I can do a little bit of precision shooting with it. So I mentioned the 4-inch plate up there at 100 yards. Let me see if I can whack it. There we go, I hit it that time. I think I was going a little low. Yep, there we go, hit it twice. Now, I have noticed that right here, going to be 100% honest with you, these 147 grain bullets are flat nosed. If they are a round nose bullet, they cycle them fine. But you may notice earlier I had a little hiccup. It does that right there with the flat nose bullets for some reason. So all right, we are good to go. She's a good little shooter when I do my part. Another cool thing that Trailblazer Firearms did is they created these backpacks, all right? So these backpacks hold the pivot in perfectly. Unzip it like so. And I like it because if you lay it on a bench, it will flatten out just like so. All right, and you know, for a truck gun, backpack gun, this is kind of the ultimate. So we're gonna shoot some more tracers here, and you're gonna see it without a suppressor, because you guys sometimes want me to shoot the firearm without a suppressor. I like to shoot suppressed, I like to shoot quiet. But yeah, this is what you get when it is folded in the carry position. So just like this, just like this. All right, now I'm gonna have to get my ears in because this is gonna be loud. All right. Put these little guys in real quick because I do like my hearing. All right, we're good to go. All right, let's shoot some more of these tracer rounds. All right, what can we shoot here? Let's just go right here. Man, this thing will really, I've never shot a 9mm carbine that was this accurate. I'm just not saying this thing is putting exactly where I'm holding. Just hit that 4-inch plate at 100 yards, no sweat. Whew, those happy sticks don't seem to run out. But yeah, if you want to collapse it, just press the button. Make sure the bolt is locked to the rear and hit your little button and you're good to go. So yeah, it's a pretty cool little concept. Now these are a little pricey compared to other 9mm bullpups that are on the market, or 9mm carbines. But in my opinion, at 5 pounds, it is a winner chicken dinner. Now I forgot to mention, it does take Glock magazines if you haven't figured that out. But the only thing that I would, I don't know, I guess harp about, I really can't harp about it because it's a bullpup, is the trigger. Now it does have a cool little nice gold trigger, and even in some of the internals, they've polished them up, and it is a very, let me put it this way, it's a very long trigger, okay? If you fired many bullpups, you know that most bullpup triggers aren't that great, but the cool thing about this one, if you just remember to shoot it like a double action revolver, that's what I keep telling myself. So when I shoot a double action revolver, I don't just creep, and boom, the gun goes off. I pull all the way through. Every single shot, it's the same speed. And if I can do that, or tell myself to do that every single time, not try to shoot it like a 2-pound match trigger in one of my pistols or rifles, but if I just take my time and pull it back and slow and smooth, it is right on every single time. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions about the pivot, put them in the comments below. Until next time, y'all be safe and keep blinking.